necessarily. The Matrix is cool.
What?
I mean, you said you sound like the Matrix.
I heard it in my own voice.
Yeah, no, and that's okay because we live in a Matrix. Well,
I guess.
I mean, do you think there's a slight possibility it could be real?
What, a simulation?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
It is a movie that really is kind of ahead of its time if you really think about it. Like,
in a bunch of different ways. We've talked about it before. It created a lot of technology that's used in movies and television today. Now, whether the story was stolen from somebody is one thing. I don't know, but whatever, yeah.
yeah, just the overall concept of it, though, is pretty out there, pretty far-fetched. But you know what's not far-fetched, folks? Welcoming you to the 301st. My God, the big 300. All right. 301st episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast with Jared, Lee, and RJ. And hopefully you guys enjoyed our 300th episode spectacular last week with me and Jared.
And if you didn't share it, like it, or subscribe, then go fuck yourself.
You heard it here first, folks, on the 301st episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. And Jared, overall, since the week has passed, what did you ultimately think of that Hot Ones challenge that we did? I was kind of thinking about it throughout the week. Was that what we thought it was going to be?
No, I thought it was a lot weaker than I thought it was going to be.
We kind of conquered the Hot Ones challenge. I mean, we got through it with basically to the end, eating the very last sauce, okay? And then only a few minutes later, having our first sip of milk or water, beer, or whatever that we had down here at the time. We over-prepared for it. We conquered.
I think we more mentally psyched ourselves. Because you see that shit online, and I eat spicy shit all the time. So for me, it's like nothing. And I shouldn't be because it's fucking horrible on my stomach.
It's bad for everybody. Well, because I will say, I mean, I saw you the following day when we went out for our little tiny minor Sunday fun day.
So it turned into more than tiny for me.
Oh, did you just get on the boat and go 2 sails to the wind? Is that? Did you go full steam ahead?
Kind of.
Did you chug a chew or did you chug a choo choo?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm just messing with you. No, but I will say, when you kind of have to use the restroom the following day, after an activity such as that.
Oh, yeah. I definitely had a bit of ring sting.
Yeah, ring sting. Is that what we call it now?
That's what I'm going to call it.
A ring sting. Honestly, it's got a great ring to it. I'm glad that should be the name.
RJ, the words rhyme, so yeah.
They do. Oh, my God. That's, I knew that, but the whole, anyway, I'm moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't do drugs.
No.
It's horrible on your brain.
It's not. It's not. It opens it up, man.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It opens it up. It makes you free.
Until you're fucking 60, 70, and then your mind is fucked.
No, I'll be fine.
You think so?
I know so, because I'm smart. So, no, but using the restroom the following day, I was prepared for, a little bit of ring sting, as you like to say. I'm going to stop saying it. Sting. Yeah, I know.
Oh. Not like you said stink.
No.
I mean, you're going to get some stink too, but
that's
not what I was talking about.
Yeah, well, I understand that. I would think that's a very natural part of that process.
The old ring of fire.
Dude, burn it. Ring of fire.
Let it burn, burn, burn.
Dude,
the ring of fire.
I should have had that playing in the background as I was.
I didn't think about it until later.
As I was on the commode. It was not as painful as I thought it was going to be, but it passed nonetheless. All right, but I just wanted to.
If we ate more of it, definitely would have been. I see one bottle's missing. What's going on with that?
Did you take a bottle home?
I didn't take anything.
Bobby was gone. I didn't take anything.
Oh, there's one. The first bottle is missing.
Somebody in this. Well, I did tell my sister was asking me about the bottles, and I told her the first couple were pretty good, but I don't know. She's only off one day, throughout the week when I'm not here, so I wouldn't know if she came down and took it for something. I don't know if they made anything when I wasn't here that would require that.
Eggs.
Oh, that's very fair. Oh, yeah, they could have done that without me, like they normally do. Yeah, that's very possible. I'm gonna have to ask after this. Either that, or I took it upstairs last week and I just don't remember.
Probably.
It's very possible. It's probably sitting right there on the kitchen table, staring dead at us the moment we open the door, looking at us.
I'm trying to think. I want to make something this week, but I don't know what I can make that required putting hot sauce on it.
Well, the hot sauce is good. I was telling everybody at work, what we did and everything, and I told them that.
Fucking just said watch the episode instead of.
I did. I told them to do that. But I talked about the sauces a little bit too, and whatnot. And I was telling everybody, the first couple were pretty good, and that I might even take some of them to work if you don't, want to do anything with any of them yourselves.
I want to eat some of it, motherfucker. I paid for that. I paid for part of that.
I understand. That's what I'm saying. Like you
take that shit to work, that shit ain't never coming back.
Oh, I know.
So no.
I'm glad I have your permission not to give away the relatively decently expensive box of sauces.
Yeah, and it's not like you could just fucking come across those. You got to go to their website to get it.
Man.
If people want some, they should go order. They can order individual ones. You don't have to order the whole thing.
Oh, actually, it's crazy. I didn't know that. Just simply for the fact that I knew you could order it off the website, but ordering the individual sauces, that does obviously make a lot of sense.
Yeah, because they're gonna make money. It's like they gotta go just sell the one big bottle. That's just for the people who want to do the actual challenge.
No, I had a lot of fun.
And there's one for every season. I don't know. Now I don't know if they have the older seasons on there because I didn't look that hard. But so that's from season 27.
So season 27. Okay. So the bottles obviously switch up like the sauces.
Yeah, except for like the main ones. The bomb is always there. I think it's been there since the beginning.
Okay, I got you. Oh, well, maybe we should check out some of the other ones here when they become in season, so to speak.
Oh, I think we should finish those first.
No, I think that would be a good idea. That's a lot of sauce.
Yeah.
But I do make a lot of chicken here, so I'm not overly mad about that in that sense.
Yeah. Chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken got to do with hot sauce.
Well, I'm saying I make a lot of chicken, so
I don't even remember what I used to put hot sauce on, to be honest. Eggs for one. I don't know. Sometimes I could just put it on anything. Mostly eggs, though.
I think soy sauce is overrated.
Soy sauce is overrated, but it depends on what you're making.
I know that, but there's just something about it that just does nothing for me at all. Like when I see a packet,
because you're not eating the right shit.
I guess so. Yeah, it's possible, regardless. But like when I see a thing of soy sauce, I'm not like, ew. I'm just like, get this away from me. Like, I don't need this.
So if you had like some fried rice, you wouldn't put soy sauce on it?
Maybe a tad bit, but I don't know. It just
that's what it's for. It's not for you to dump the entire packet on there.
Nah, I just don't care for
fat American.
No, I am not. I am a fat American, honestly. Dude, I am super fat. You should have seen the sandwich I ate the other day. It was massive. What I was going to say is, still, it just does nothing for me. Like, I'm all for, like, seasoning and all that other shit and, flavor, but soy sauce it's soy sauce. It's just...
It's made for certain things, not made for you to put it on everything.
I guess that's fair. I'm just saying.
It's like, I'm not a fan of sesame seed oil. Like, you wouldn't put sesame seed oil on everything. It's for the flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just boring.
Yeah, that's 100% what it is.
Jared, there's nothing boring about being me.
That's negative. There's a whole bunch of shit that's boring about you.
No, there's not.
Yeah, okay.
I am a very fun person. I'm exciting.
Okay.
I'm adventurous.
Don't lie. Don't fucking lie. Sit here and lie to these people.
I'm not lying to these people. These people are our audience. And
you're lying to them.
I'm not
Instead
lying.
of being truthful, you're not adventurous.
I am very adventurous.
What was the last adventurous thing you did? And don't say Kennywood.
I'm not going to say that's not adventurous.
What is it then?
I don't know. That
was the most different place you've been in a while.
Yeah, that's true. That doesn't mean that I'm not adventurous. I am adventurous.
What is your definition of? You know what? While you say that, we're gonna Google it.
Jared Googles the definition of adventurous.
Same guy says he's a nerd.
Dude, I am an adventurous nerd. Okay,
Okay.
The nerdiest adventurous. I wish Huge Coccolus was here to aid me in battle against the mad scientist himself. But adventurous. Okay, so we've got the.
But you didn't give your definition first.
My definition of adventurous is just going out and exploring the unknown. Adventurous. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Willing to take risks or try new methods. I believe that says methods. Ideas or experiences.
Yeah. You're not willing to do any of that.
I am very willing to do these things. I am adventurous. I can't believe, it is crazy to me almost how adventurous I can be.
Bro. Okay, please explain.
Explain what? That I'm
Explain
adventurous?
how adventurous you are. Like what do you do that's adventurous?
I drive in a car with no AC. That's adventurous.
That
That's
is not adventurous. That is not trying a new method. That's
That's
you
taking
are too
risks.
fucking lazy to fucking
That's taking risks
to get the shit fixed. That's what that is.
in the heat and the cold. Okay, adventurous, taking risks, putting my own body on the line, like a professional wrestler.
Nothing's gonna happen to you if you don't have AC.
I could melt. I could
No, you
suffocate.
Okay.
There could be various things that could happen. I could breathe in dirt, just from a dirty cabin filter
Breathe in dirt every day, just from walking around.
and microplastics.
Well, you ingest those.
Yeah. Are there some in that can right now, Jared?
Only depends if the can's lined with plastic.
I
But canned good, that's not. But
I was gonna say-
canned goods, like shit you get in a can.
yeah, like the inside, like aluminum kind of.
No, it's plastic.
It's plastic.
It's lined with plastic.
Oh, it's lined with plastic. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, like which can? Can you give an example? Like
food cans.
I understand food cans, but can
like
you give like
Campbell soup or some shit.
that's plastic?
Canned
really?
beans. So, yeah, so I mean they've kind of cut back on it some, but
I didn't realize it was plastic. That's why I.
yeah, it's lined. It's a thin layer of plastic to
Ah.
help keep shit fresh,
I see.
and you don't get that metal taste.
Okay. All right. See, deceiving. I've never. Well, I can't say that I haven't stared into the inside of a can because I have.
I mean, bro, it's not thick enough for you to be able to look at it and see it.
Yeah. No.
It's
Okay.
there.
Okay, but yeah, no. So I thought it was like maybe like barely visible, like this thin layer or something
No.
like that. Okay, so I'm not tripping. I'm like, man, really? Like, I feel like, like when you do the, what was it, the old telephone with the string and attaching it to the can and all that stuff.
At one point, they started lining those with plastic.
Man, that was so cool doing that stuff in school. I think we should do that. Maybe. I don't know what we would do it for, but just the hell of it. Got to poke a hole in the bottom of the can, put the string in, and tie it. I don't know how far it would go. Let's see, canned food linings. Okay, so canned food lining is a protective plastic layer, often in epoxy resin, applied to the inside of metal cans to prevent the metal from corroding the food and to stop chemicals from leaching into the food.
Except for the BPAs.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So I just learned something. I hope you guys did as well. So it just everything that you ingest, man, microplastics, just everywhere. It's everywhere. It's like unavoidable.
It even comes off the tires from cars, which I just found that out a few months ago.
And then we're just breathing that in too.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy, man. This is like an unavoidable thing. It's just something that.
Well, yeah, that's what the whole thing is. They've been saying, like, it's nothing we can really do because it's in everything. Fucking oil is in petroleum, is in pretty much everything that we use.
Yeah.
That's why I said watch that movie Landman, or not movie, that show Landman. It talks about a lot of how oil runs the world. Like it can make or break the entire economy just because everything is made of petroleum.
It's pretty wild.
I mean, it's not wild. It fucking sucks.
Well, it does. I mean, like, you would want to, especially if you want to be like health conscious too. Like, do you think people like overemphasize this stuff like to the point where, here, let me ask you, if they would avoid getting their food from certain things because of the microplastics in it?
Yeah, I'd try it, but then there's only so much. Well, especially in America, there's only so much you can do. And after a while, it just becomes overwhelming, and it's like, what the fuck? I might as well enjoy my life as much as I can. I mean, don't go overboard, but try to limit.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, I stopped trying to drink out of plastic bottles as much as I can. But at the same time, when I use the glasses at my house, like I get, it's more of a, I guess it's like a lazy thing more than anything, but I have to go to the refrigerator more often to refill that glass.
Yeah.
So I end up drinking less water. Like, I noticed I was like not drinking as much water, so I had to go back to fucking getting a gallon jugs.
Yeah.
Like at least like once every day or so, and just drinking out of that. But at least the water intake is back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you gotta take kind of balance it out somehow.
Yeah, no, I noticed, actually, I told this to myself about a week ago. I noticed, because I do drink a lot of water, especially here when I'm in the house, but at work, I realized that I'm going, like, almost the whole day drinking, like, maybe one bottle of water, like, my whole work day, like, it just because I'm moving so much. And, you know, then I'll come home, I'll eat, and I'll come upstairs, and it's like, hey, I want to have, like, a lemonade or something like that. But then it's like, damn, nah, man, dude, I haven't had any water. Like, I need something to, like, really hydrate myself.
Well, I mean, at least it's something in there, because
Yeah,
lemonade
no.
is still water.
No, and I get that, but at the same time, it's just like I just noticed, like, when I'm busy and moving around, I just don't seem to consume as much
And
as I would like to.
And when you're drinking that water, you have to remember, if you're already dehydrated, then it's going to take you a few hours, if not days, to actually become hydrated again. It takes 72 hours for your body to fully be hydrated. Like, that's including like your brain and everything.
Yeah.
So once you're already dehydrated, say you're like, you know how they say when you're thirsty, like you're already dehydrated.
Yeah.
Like, if you get to that point, oh, I'm thirsty, well, I need water. Well, your fucking your brain's already dehydrated, your body's already dehydrated, and it's gonna take you 72 hours to even get back to that level. And that's just as long as you maintain that level of drinking water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't just think because you come home and drink one bottle of water.
No. I drink more than one. What I'm saying is I'll start to
Or
drink
two.
more. No. I drink a couple bottles a day, dude. I would say on average I drink a minimum of 6 bottles a day. I would try to shoot for. There's probably days I do more, but I would say at minimum I have
All them
6 bottles.
plastic ones.
They are plastic, unfortunately, and that's kind of why I brought it up. Since we were talking about the microplastics and everything, I know you said you tried to avoid
You
it.
should get you a water bottle that's
Like a Stanley Cup or something like that.
not necessarily a Stanley. Well, yeah, but like a water bottle, and like leave it at your desk. Fill it up and leave it at your desk.
Yeah, no, I've been thinking about doing that, honestly.
That's the best way to do it.
I would just have to get in the habit of, like, taking it and bringing it to work and stuff like that, because I feel like I would forget it. Like, you know, it's like,
Well, you could always leave it there.
Nah, this is true, too. I didn't think about that. All right, that's something I may have to explore here in the near future. I'll check on Amazon.
And you can put your little stickers, your little nerd stickers on there.
I can get stickers. Yeah, I can put a Mad Scientist Lab sticker on there.
Yeah.
All of you guys should have a Mad Scientist Lab sticker somewhere in your house, maybe on your car. But we understand the car thing, especially if you like keeping it clean, unlike my own. Well, no, my car's clean. It's just old. It is clean. I can't really. It is clean. There's just like, it's just old. Yeah, here, we're just going to say that. We're just going to say it's old. And move forward.
Could use a couple coats of wax.
I've been thinking about doing that lately. However, I do want
Well, you never did it before, so it's probably too late now.
You know what's crazy?
The clear coat is demolished.
Dude, the car is ancient.
That doesn't matter. If you took care of the paint, the car wouldn't look ancient.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm very aware. No, but I have been thinking about getting it detailed. You know, just so it looks like a shiny turd. You know, can't polish a turd. It's still a piece of shit. You never heard that saying before?
Yeah, I heard. Just get it fucking detailed.
All right, I will.
Christ.
Jeez Louise, this guy. And you're supposed to be a stand-up comic.
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know. I thought it was funny. And you're not laughing.
Okay, look. Whatever you think might be funny is not going to be funny to somebody who does comedy on a regular basis.
On a regular basis. Tell us how regularly you're doing it, Jerry.
3-4 days, 3-4 spots a week right now.
3 or 4. So I wanted to ask you that. Now, I did want to kind of touch base with this stuff, since it's a big aspect of the show. Is I know that you've been expanding the venues you've been heading to. In
Not
more,
so much expanding. Like now, I'm able to get
more
to
frequently.
them.
I feel
I'm just more able to get to them now, and I'm getting on the lists for whatever reason. I don't know. I need more shit now. Plus, I'm trying to get ready for October, going back to Austin for F1, but gonna try to hit Kill Tony, and if I get on there, like that's a big boost. Fucking microphone. That's a big boost. If I get on, I do well. So
the spots that
that's millions of people.
Yeah, no, I know that's a big. That's not a big boost. That's a huge boost.
Well, I mean, not everybody's gonna like see it. Oh, he did good, and now I'm gonna follow him on Instagram because first of all, they might not even say my Instagram.
Yeah, no, and I get that too, but still, I would look at that as a massive W, dude. I would go out and, I'm sure you would be ecstatic.
But that's the last few times I've been there. I've been trying to make sure I'm ready. So when the opportunity does knock, then I'll be ready. Plus, trying to get ready for the chocolate sundaes thing, which is a ways away, but I definitely want to be ready. Plus, they say if they have another spot open, then and that's L.A. That's where is it? The Laugh Factory in L.A. It's a ways away, but by that time, hopefully I should be in like clubs somewhere, like a regular. In some clubs.
Are the other spots other than shooters, have they been good to you in terms of like the crowd and things of that?
For the most part, yeah.
Because I know I'm not a part of any of these because I'm a douchebag.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. But yeah, they've been good. Again, it's not as hit or miss with. Well, I don't know. Shooters has been better lately, as far as the crowd. I don't know what it is. I think maybe just because I represent the shooters thing, and people are seeing that I'm out there more. I don't know what it is. It's just starting to grow. There's more comedians coming in, so
yeah, I've noticed that in some of the photos you guys have been sharing.
By more comedians coming in, people will see the picture and they're like, "Oh, there's actually other people there," so I'm not hearing the same shit. I don't know what it is, but it took fucking 3-4 years for the shit to start growing into something.
You're like the CEO of the Shooters Club. Like, dude, you should get like a biker jacket or something that.
I'm more of the producer of the Shooters Comedy Club.
You're still like the boss though, so you need a jacket. I want you to get a leather jacket.
I'm not the boss. I'm not the owner of that establishment. I'm a producer.
No, I meant like the comedy
of a show at the venue.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Just like your show, like you're like.
But if we're gonna talk about it, I want people to understand what the actual terminology is. I'm not gonna be I'm not claiming that I'm the CEO of somebody else's business.
No, I meant of like the comedy club, Shooters Comedy Club. Like you're
it's
the CEO.
Not a comedy, bro. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
No, you don't.
I do understand.
If you
100%.
did, you wouldn't keep saying what you're saying.
but you have to understand what I'm saying, Jared Lee.
Okay,
comedy.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you are like the originator, okay, of the comedy, the stand-up, shoot your shot, open mic night. So therefore, you are the leader.
I am the
CEO. Of the comedy club.
You don't know what a CEO is.
You are the Lord Captain Cheese.
Shut up. I'm fucking the producer of a show at a venue. That is it. I'm not a CEO of anything. I'm not even naming, if I were to start a comedy club, which I have been thinking about, it wouldn't be Jared Lee Comedy. It'd be something way cooler than that. That just was a whole thing that I fucking put up just to kind of sound legit when I first started this shit. And that's also my fucking Instagram.
Jared Lee Comedy. All right.
Oh my
Sounds good. It
no,
sounds good.
You sound like never mind.
No.
You're irritating me with your lack of you sound like our administration right now. You're so incompetently confident. It's crazy.
It has nothing to do with that. Don't even compare me to anything like that. I don't know what's going on, and I don't care.
No, I'm not talking about. Again, you missed my point.
I understood everything you were just saying to me, but you're not understanding that you're still the leader of the pack. You are.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm still getting you a leather jacket.
Again, yes, as a producer of a show, of course, I'm the leader of that show. I have but not fucking shooters, the establishment itself.
I didn't mean that to begin with.
Yeah, but that's how it comes off, and then next thing you know, somebody hears this shit, and they're like, "Well, sure, here's where," and I don't want to hear that shit. I already hear enough fucking shit from people, and I'm good. Let the shit be said the way it's supposed to be said. I am a producer of a show at an establishment. That's it.
At any of these venues that you've been going to, have you met any newer comics that have come to shooters? To
a
perform?
few have come a couple of times, but not recently. No.
Oh, okay. No, I was just asking
Well,
if anybody.
I wouldn't say not. A few have been coming more regularly than they were, but.
Well, I was gonna say is like no, I was gonna ask because I went to a show, recently, not very recently, but recently, and I know that the comics have again more have been coming in, and I was just wondering if any of those guys are people that you met at other venues that you've been going to.
Throughout my time of doing comedy in the DC area, yes, that's just from I got a show also, blah blah blah. That's all it is.
All right, I got you.
Because people are always looking for places to do open mics. Because the only way to get better is to get up on stage. So, and you can see like within the scene, like who the people are who get up regularly. Obviously, the people who are first timers, obviously, you might never see them again. But for the most part, you see a lot of people like. In and out. I see the same people almost every week.
Yeah.
At different spots.
Would you say that the guys that you're doing the shows with have progressively gotten better, like just since you've met them?
From what are you talking about? The ones that I go to? I'll be honest with you. I guess I do see improvement, but I'm so much more concerned about my own shit that I don't really notice.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure I'm getting better because I can only control my shit. Because at the end of the day, if I'm trying to make it to a certain level, I can't be worried about everybody else. I can only be worried about how well I do.
Oh yeah, no, and I know that, but I just know that some of the guys that I thought were pretty, they got me a good laugh or two when I went to go see. I was just wondering if any of those guys, like their material has improved. But again, I guess you've already answered that question to a degree, and whatnot. So, like the crowd at some of these spots, are they more receptive?
It all depends. Not every crowd's the same. It's different. Every venue, every week, every night, they're all different, and you got to find a way to win them over. Because again, my shit is pretty dark, heavy. Not every crowd is down for that. Now, if I was at a comedy club or some shit, it would probably be a little better. But like bar shows and venues, smaller venues, that may not be receptive to some of the stuff that I do. And it's not their fault. I just have to find a way to make my shit a little more palpable to a larger audience.
Okay, that's fair. So therefore it gives you something obviously to work towards, in terms of like another aspect of crafting or working on your craft. I should say.
Yeah. I'm still finding my voice in this whole shit. People think that fucking comedy is these people that are on Netflix. Oh, he's got a Netflix special. He must be that motherfucker been doing it for fucking 15, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And you never heard of him until he got on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? But he was probably been making money on the road for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's a long, tough road. It's like being a rapper.
Man, dude.
But rap
Mixtape days.
Rap is not as fun, I don't think.
No, dude, rap is. I feel like
you got to put up a persona with rap. With comedy, like, yo, this is who I am.
Yeah, with rap, yeah. Well, the thing is that the music culture has changed so much in that sense of, especially how you get famous nowadays. Like, I mean,
well, same thing with comedy. You get famous online first, and then like people can, if they already have an audience online, they can sell out shows.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of comedians recently, like what's that dude, Desi Banks? He was a dude that was doing, and what's the other one? You actually haven't heard from him in a while. Can't remember his name, but anyway, they were doing like skits every day. Like they put out like 2 or 3 skits a day, and they got famous on like Facebook, like during COVID and shit, because they're just pumping out skits, which is, it's still comedy, but stand up is a different beast. So then these guys they got these thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers. And we're like, okay, I'll be doing stand up here at this spot. Come on out and see me. And then the venue or the promoter will be like, oh yeah, come on in, because they know they're gonna be able to sell those tickets. They don't care if the guy's good,
Yeah.
or the girl's good. They just know they're gonna be able to sell those tickets. But then they get up there and they ain't never done the shit, and they're suck ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a hard thing to gauge. Like, I don't know. I try to do stuff online, but I just don't have the patience to sit every day, and plus having to work full time and trying to write material and trying to make sure I'm getting to venues and working my shit out. So like, whenever the creativity for a skit or some shit pops into my head, I'll do it. But it's not something that I'm like, oh, I have to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know. My brain is just everywhere all the time. So like, try to focus on one niche. I don't think it would work. I think I'd burn out before anything.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say is just with the whole, you're talking about like, being a rapper and everything is just like back in the, the internet has just made everything just so much more accessible. I mean, I knew guys, not that they've done anything with music, majorly in any capacity, but I do remember guys walking around handing out mixtapes, all sorts of shit. Hey, listen to my shit, check me out. And, either you would listen to it or you wouldn't, or you'd be like, I'm feeling this, or hey, I'm not, or whatever, and you never see from it again.
Like, get the fuck away from me.
Oh,
that's what I would say. They'd be at the gas station. Hey, check out my mixtape. Like, bro, it is 2010. Ain't nobody taking your fucking mixtape.
So here, it's funny you bring that up. And then we kind of start to move away from that a little bit. Like, dude, if I went out now, not that we would see this in any capacity, but if we went out now and somebody was like, hey, check out my mixtape, it's like, what? Like,
that happened to me in Woodbridge when I lived there. I mean, this is a few years ago now, but it had to be like 2015, and I'm like, what? You have a CD, motherfucker? Well, barely anybody has a CD player in their car anymore. What are you talking about?
Isn't that is a very crazy thing. I mean, I still have a disc player in my vehicle just because it's older, but at the same time, you're right, dude. Even the vehicles I work on, like modern cars, dude.
Yeah,
none of that shit.
I saw it was a TikTok. It was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and some of the younger players, and they were talking. They would hand them these things, and they'd be like, "What's this?" One of them was it was VHS. I understand. I get. You wouldn't know what that is, but a CD, like, that wasn't that long ago. But these kids are born like 2004 and shit. So even CDs were going out then.
Dude, we are like in an age where some of the adult youth were born like, yeah, dude, after September 11th,
they don't know what it was like.
Yeah, they don't know anything. It's fucking weird.
They know what COVID is. That's about it.
And that's sad too, because dude, that is still a fucking crazy to think about that we lived through that and just subjected. I don't even know what to think about that. What a horrible time in human history.
It wasn't the first time, so relax.
Dude, it's
The
still
fucking Spanish
crazy.
flu was
Oh,
way
no,
worse
no, no,
than
no.
that.
I'm just talking about like something that me and you have lived through, like with these folks. I don't like.
I've lived through quite a bit.
I'm sure you have. Old timer. Over there.
At this point, yeah.
Over there on that hill, sitting there looking upon yonder, gasping or grasping at the last straw
I have a cousin.
of the sky.
He's dating this lady, and he posted about her birthday today, and I was like, I didn't know she was that old.
Yeah.
And but it's not like it was. She doesn't look that old, but it's like when you start to realize, especially as you get old, like you're almost 40, bro.
I know. I was actually thinking about it. It's funny. It's funny you say that, dude. As I was taking a shower today, literally, but not long ago, before we started doing the podcast, I was just thinking about, because my birthday is approaching here in the next couple weeks, and I'm going to my friend's wedding. Big life change. Big life moments, and it's just like, man, you just start thinking, it's like, man, I'm getting up there.
Your friend's getting kind of married kind of late. Like, usually people get married. Well, I guess maybe nowadays they probably do get married because everybody wants to be more established. It's harder to get established in a career these days. So,
well, that and finding somebody to really just
that's
to
cool,
roll and to roll with you is God, it's so complicated for no reason. But it's okay. That's life. No, but I was thinking about it, and it's like, oh shit, man.
We should have never gave you bitches money,
dude, or something. Like it's like what the fuck did I do to deserve this shit? No, but I was thinking about it, and earlier and pretty much all week, dude. I actually have been getting up a little early, coming down here, using the bench, all right, and then using the curls, all right,
all 2 pounds,
all 2 plus 2 pounds, 4. No, but I've been being proactive about that all week, and I don't know. I was taking a shower today, and it's like, man, I'll be 37 here in a few short weeks, and it's like, oh fuck, it's like
Well, if you want to start exercising now, it's a little late. They want you. You should be doing that, like late 20s, early 30s, and then make it a lifelong thing.
Don't worry, I'm youthful because I'm adventurous. Remember this.
All right, RJ.
I'm just letting you know. But no.
Look, when I'm at your funeral,
Jesus Christ,
then I'm like, look, I told you.
I would hope you'd say something at least nice, at least one time. And then
that is nice. Like,
no,
I told you.
I told you, motherfucker.
All you had to do was just add some weight to that bench. run a couple laps around the neighborhood. I see people exercising around here all the time, so it's not like it's not a common thing. So you wouldn't look like a retard.
A retard. I didn't know we were getting so eloquent with it.
We have to, because you know how these social media companies are. Appreciate you coughing that over here too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm okay. I'm all right. No, but yeah, but back to the mixtape thing. Like, I just remember when it was, the thing to do. It was like, hey, the only way to get put on is putting out mixtapes. Go to SoundCloud.com, whatever it is.
SoundCloud, that wasn't around when I was doing it.
Dude.
I used to want to be a producer.
I produced a little bit.
When I was in the Marine Corps, I had
I used to think I was fucking sick,
I
nasty
had this
with it.
DJX keyboard, and then I got one of my people in my shop had turntables because he was into like drum and bass shit. That's how I got into drum and bass. Which when I'm working on some like shit that I have to concentrate on, drum and bass like focuses the fuck out of me.
That's wild because
super weird, bro.
It gives that. I like drum and bass. Well, it depends.
I like drum and bass. That shit is fire. But
help me focus. I don't know.
When did you never use music to focus? Or classical can work too. A lot of people use classical to focus. But anyway, I accidentally had the same record for some reason. I think it was like Biggie or some shit. And he was like, all right, if you want to DJ, you got to be able to match beats. So you're going to have, like, you should make these two do the same shit without it being echoed or whatever.
Okay.
I've tried that shit so hard. Like, that's why I never DJ, because I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to make these fucking things match? And these are old school, like, Technique Technique 1000 was the professional ones back then.
Yeah.
But then,
Dude, that big ass, like.
But then I got out, and that's when I got
My buddy had one.
Then when I got out, I got an MPC 1000. I forgot whatever the cream color one that all the DJs had.
I know what you're talking about. I couldn't tell you the name of it.
It was an MPC. It was
a
Kai MPC 1000 XL. I think that's what it was. That's why I think the Technique turntable number is wrong. Whatever the professional one was. But then I started trying to hook the DJX up into the MPC and fucking trying to do all this shit, and like I would come up with and it was hard back then, like 'cause you had the floppy disk you had to put in, and the sounds would be on the floppy, and then you had to transfer. It's still difficult today, but the more you work with them, the easier it gets. And so then during the pandemic, I started getting back into fucking hip hop shit, like how beats are made again. So I got another small MPC. It's like a little portable one. And I really don't fuck with it anymore. But
well, I've always I wouldn't know where to start, but learning how to scratch would have been really cool, like really good. No, I'm not. I know it's simple in theory, but just being
scratching ain't really done anymore.
Oh, I know, but I've just back then, when I was in my youth, and I was a producer that was sick nasty with it. I wish I learned how to scratch, just a little bit. Just it looks fun. It looks cool. You're the life of the party. You're the DJ.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't think scratching is really a thing anymore.
No.
Because everything is digital now, especially like not even turntables anymore. It's like these little fucking wheels that you just fuck around and act like you're. I guess you could scratch, but.
He said they're like little fucking wheels.
They are. They're not. They're not fucking records. They're big ass big ass knobs.
Dude, that shit big ass. And he said knobs.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just thought that was funny.
Great Scott.
Being sick and funk nasty with it, like I am, like we are here every week at the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. And make sure you catch us anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Every Monday at 9 a.m. sharp for the visual on YouTube, and every Saturday around 6:30 p.m.-ish live here on Twitch. All right. I love doing that. I know you hate it.
I could edit anything into these things, and you would never know.
This is true. This is very true.
See, guys, that's just proof that he doesn't even watch his own shit.
Because I have to listen to the sound of my own voice, and it's weird.
So do I when I'm editing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just something I don't like. When we first started doing the show, I did actually quite a bit. But it's not that I don't like listening to us. It's just when one episode is done, I'm ready for the next. In the sense of just moving forward progress. Forward momentum.
Sounds like a cop-out to me.
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
I don't really... No, I don't think that's what that is. I hope that's not what that is. But regardless, but what I wanted to talk about, here briefly, was two things. I wanted to talk about the Metal Gear Solid Delta remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, which came out in 2004. So about a 20-year-old game, which was remade. It's the same exact game, levels, voice actors, all that stuff is the same, but graphically rebuilt in the Unreal Engine, and for modern consoles. And I want to say that
which Unreal Engine?
Unreal. I want to say it's 5. It's crazy. It says Unreal when the game starts up. I don't know if there's a number associated with it when the logo pops up. If you could, kindly pull that up. But if anybody's played this
literally
game,
said that while I'm typing it.
This game is fantastic from top to bottom. So not only is the original considered by many one of the best games ever, myself included, But the modernization of the controls, they give you an option for newer controls, and then the legacy controls, which are obviously the older style, and then the Unreal 5 engine, obviously that's being showcased graphically throughout the game, and it looks great. It plays great, and it tells one of the best stories in games. It's got a lot of up-to-date quality of life features. There's a lot of hidden camos that do certain things. There's collectibles. There's certain weapons, different titles to get for beating the game in different ways, which has been a lot of fun playing this week. So I encourage you, if you've never played Metal Gear Solid, this is a great place to start. So I just wanted to get that out there. That game is fucking awesome. I highly encourage everybody plays it.
So Kojima Productions doesn't exist anymore?
No, it does, but not in terms of Metal Gear Solid. He doesn't.
It says since Kojima Productions dissolution.
Well, Kojima Productions is still a thing. I mean, they made Death Stranding and Death Stranding 2. But
yeah, he just might be like the writer of it. He might not. I don't know.
But no, there was something going on with Konami at the time when he was making Metal Gear Solid 5, and they were like pushing him to release it, and he wanted more time to make it. There was like a whole crazy thing, so I ended up dumping him, and the game came out, and it's like highly revered, but the story is like a little unfinished. And so there was a whole spat about it. So like Metal Gear Solid, we'll never get a new game like in terms of a newer game in that sense, which is fine.
Oh, so fucking Metal Gear is done. Well, never mind. Fuck that shit. I don't think I'll support them anymore then.
Well, you mean Konami?
No. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, Konami. Yeah, exactly. So they're so I will say this. If they take what they did with this game and do it to the first two, I think it would be fantastic. And even the fourth game, which is, console locked on PlayStation 3. I think that would be huge, dude, because this modern update of it is fantastic. I loved it. Playing through it. I'm going to play through it again at some point in time. But no, just wanted to throw in a little gaming, little gamer stuff in there for you. It's not nerdy, it's gamer stuff. All right.
Thank you.
And to touch base real quick with Helldivers 2, I will say that this game is a lot of fun. All right. So you're essentially a space marine.
Didn't you talk about this already?
I did briefly last week, a tad bit, but I think since I've had a little more time to play it, I want to say that for all the hype that it's getting, it's a really fun game, but I don't think it's that game, if that makes any sense.
Well, it didn't last long when it first came out.
Yeah, so I'm
a year and a half ago.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I don't have a PS5 to play it on.
Or a PC.
Or a PC. That is correct. That is correct. So, no, but I do have a lot of fun with it, but it really is only enjoyable playing with your friends. Other than that, it's just a game that there's randoms. You kill shit. It's a lot of fun, but communication is a big aspect of it, especially on higher difficulties because there's 10 difficulties. The highest one I've done so far, I want to say, is level 8, which is, I think, impossible difficulty, and it goes all the way up to super hell dive. No, but the game's a lot of fun, but I just don't think it reinvents the wheel. It just does it very well. Just saying. I think you could check it out. It's cross-platform.
Yeah, I'm good.
You don't want to kill a bunch of bugs.
When it first came out, I wasn't interested in it.
You don't want to fight for democracy.
No, not when they fucking put... First of all, I want to talk, since we're talking about that, there's this new show on Amazon. It's called Terminal List Dark Wolf.
Oh, Jesus, that sounds gay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Relax.
Okay. I keep seeing these things where this anti-woke show that's out, blah, blah, blah. And they keep calling it anti-woke. And I'm watching the show. It's just like every other fucking CIA fucking paramilitary show. What the fuck is so anti-woke about it? I don't understand what they're fucking saying. It's only been 3 episodes so far, but...
So you said it's a CIA, military style show?
Yeah, the guys start out there in the military. I forgot where they started out, but then they're working with the CIA, and they're also SEAL teams, so they get kicked out for doing some shit. But the CIA calls him like, hey, we still could use you guys. If you want to get back in the teams, we can fucking use you. If just want you to do this one last op. And so that's all it is. It's just basically Jack Reacher, not Jack Reacher.
So it's your standard,
Jack Ryan.
typical, I guess, red-blooded American.
I wouldn't even call it all that. It's just
so it's not even that.
It's just a fucking war show. It's just like every other war show and movie. It's there's nothing anti-woke about it.
Is there a reason people are saying it's anti-woke?
I don't understand. But there's women in it and they're in high positions. So I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? This is the same shit that's been spewed out of Hollywood for the last. You know why I think it is? Now that I think about it, because Chris Pratt is the executive producer of it, or one of the executive producers, and he's been kind of like outspoken. I guess he's on RFK Junior's balls or whatever.
Yeah,
so I think that's why. But this is no This show is no different than any other fucking. And I watch all of them. What was the shit that was on TV back in the day with the All-State guy?
24?
No, not him as the president. Him as the team leader.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking
about.
They
were like Army Delta Force or some shit.
Yeah, I can see him wearing the uniform and everything.
Yeah,
dude.
I can't remember the name of it now.
Fuck. No. Damn, dude. I feel like you unlocked like a core memory for me for some reason.
I mean, it was on during the time of Lost, so it's not that core of a memory.
It's just bothering me that we don't know the name of this show.
I can't remember it, but anyway, it's like that. It's like Jack Ryan. Every other fucking spy movie that you've seen, like they're following some person, and we got to get the fucking package to deliver. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. So there's nothing anti-woke about it.
Do they have the stereotypical? They're in their apartment late night, the phone rings, and there's like a van across the street kind of thing.
I mean, they could be in a van too. Like that, it's the same typical shit, bro. And like the fact that they call it anti-woke is like, what are we saying right now?
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. Like, I mean, I don't like watching anything that clearly has some sort of political agenda or any level.
Then this would be a political agenda if they're calling it anti-woke specifically. That's clearly a political agenda.
No, I meant like the show, like specifically, not like people per se. Like if a show came out and it's like just it's clear that whoever made it is pushing one way.
Okay, name a show.
I'm just saying in general. Like I can't name a show. I'm just saying if
that's
a
what
show
I'm saying.
Did that.
Like I think there's narrative that's been pushed around that everything is woke now and this that other thing, and we were guilty of it. I think this narrative that's being pushed around is bullshit because Hollywood has always been quote unquote woke.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there was a bit of an overcorrection during the COVID and after all the BLM stuff, but I mean that's expected. But now, post all that, post Obama, post BLM, now we're in the state that we're in, and everything as far as our society is being reversed.
I'm listening. I was just scratching my lip.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No. I thought you were going to continue.
Just as your buddy Jesse Waters would say, like everything's about being a man.
There you go.
That guy's a fucking weirdo. I don't know how you like that guy.
Perfect. It's all coming together. My indigenous plot, not indigenous.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the word you're looking for.
No.
See, people like that watch Jesse Waters on Fox News, guys.
I do. No,
they don't even know what indigenous means.
I do know what it means. Jesus Christ. I just didn't use it in the right context or in the right phrasing in any capacity.
So you don't know what it means?
I do. I do. So, no. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great conversation there. I guess I'll keep talking about other stuff.
Well, I thought you were going to continue talking.
Never mind, RJ.
Jesus Christ.
No, we do it. This is a show where we go back. It's a conversation, and this guy had nothing to say. So anyway,
I thought you were going to continue talking. That's why.
I was waiting for you to be a part of the conversation.
Oh, okay. Well,
never mind. I will continue. Thank you.
Sure.
For your permission. Oh, great leader.
Go Steelers.
we're about to end the show
No.
forever.
No.
The other show that I've been watching, which may be considered woke, but again, it's sci-fi, and most sci-fi is already woke
I would
because
have to
it's
say
thinking outside the box of what we even are capable of. But they also still have the underlying normal human conditions. Anyway, this show is Foundation. I talked about it a little bit last week. I'm farther into it. I just got to second season. And I'd have to say, this show is the most sci-fi show that I've ever fucking seen. It has everything from quantum mechanics to fucking bending space-time to jump somewhere else in space and like far, far away, to robotics, to AI, to like everything as far as like, did you think with science plus? I don't know how to explain it, but it's more sci-fi than fucking like Star Trek.
Yeah.
Star Trek is very technology oriented. This is technology oriented, but it's also blending the human experience of it all into it as well.
Let me ask you, is it like too much in terms of sci-fi? Like,
That's insane.
well, no, I'm just
there's
like,
no such thing as too much.
No,
sci-fi.
like I was just like, is it like over the top? I guess more so would.
Again, I don't understand what you're saying. There's no such thing in science fiction as being over the top science fiction.
There can be, is if it does too much for whoever's viewing it. I'm just saying, is it like over the top?
Okay,
in that sense.
Look, you make a point. I need you to back it up. What do you mean? Give me an example.
When you say it's the most sci-fi thing that you ever seen, like with quantum physics, this and that, is it just because it's the most sci-fi you've ever seen? That doesn't mean that it's good. Is it too much of one thing?
I pretty much said that it was good.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying this show. I'm not speaking strictly about this show. I'm just saying in general, it's the most sci-fi that you've ever seen. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Is it overdone in one aspect? Is it like, oh, it's a little too much of that? It needs a little more of this, and or whatever. It's
a well-balanced show. But again, like me being the sci-fi head that I am, there's no such thing as too much sci-fi.
I got you.
If the show is true science fiction, then, which this show is, then it's going to have too much, or whatever your definition of too much is. I still don't understand what you're saying. Like, what would be too much science fiction for you as a viewer?
I don't know. In the sense,
and
I guess
all I can do is gauge your level of sci-fi fiction or science fiction understanding is from Star Wars, which is more leaning toward fantasy, and whatever little Star Trek you've seen. I don't know what else have you watched that's sci-fi?
I don't know. I've seen Stargate. I watched Stargate for a while. Yeah, Stargate was pretty cool. What else can I think that's like sci-fi that has sci-fi elements to it? I don't know. I've just seen stuff here or there. Like I like it, but I was just asking like a general thing. It's like if it's the most sci-fi that you've ever seen, which does sound obviously like a good thing as you're praising it. It's just like, hey, is it like too much of like one thing? And then
I don't understand what that means. But again, science fiction is a genre. It is not like a piece that someone puts into a work. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if the shit's sci-fi, it's gonna have to be sci-fi.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So I guess that's what I'm trying to explain. And you're like, oh, if it has too much of it, then is it too much? Like, I don't understand. I'm talking about the genre of science fiction in itself, not just like I wrote a show and I decided to put a science fiction element in it. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sorry, had to get hydrate. As
I don't know. I'm very passionate about science fiction. Like, so that's why I'm like I didn't understand what you were asking. I still don't really.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even care.
No, I mean, no,
I
I'm
don't
not.
care. I don't give a shit. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh,
I
my
don't.
God.
I don't care. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just a question. Maybe I didn't even know what I was asking. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But what I do know.
Oh, you better not do that shit again.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No, but what I do know is that in a few short months we're gonna be playing Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm very excited for that.
Is it? It's still a year away.
I'm just gonna keep saying a few short months, you know, and then I'm gonna be all right.
It was a year and a half when they said a few short months.
Yeah, no, but still just a few short months away.
See, that when we did that skit over there, that was fucking, what, 2 years ago?
God, dude, yeah, the trailer came out in December of like 2024 or some shit, and it's about to be.
No, I think it was 23 it came out.
No, yeah, you might be right. We've done so many podcasts, we don't even know. Wow.
Yeah, I think it was December of 23.
No, what I was going to
November
say.
of 23.
What I was going to say is, no, but there's a lot to hold us over until then. We got Borderlands 4 coming out on Friday.
None of those games I'm interested in.
We got Battlefield 6 coming out in October.
I don't have a PlayStation 5. I'm not going to buy a PlayStation 5 for that game.
No, I wouldn't want anybody to buy a PlayStation 5 for Battlefield. No, absolutely not. That's not a console seller.
But I'm going to need one.
I know you're going to need one. So we might as well start. Hey, folks, start donating to the show. Money, real money, cold, hard cash. Well, that's sometimes you just got to ask directly. You got to be blunt. We need funds.
People got to be here first.
Are we becoming a parody of ourselves?
I don't know. I just don't know where. I'm not going to name names, but it's just funny to me that people don't show up anymore.
We're alone, all in podcast space.
Yeah.
Just me and Jared floating around.
Been that way from almost the beginning. Pretty much the beginning. That's what it was.
No, there were people there. I remember their faces. I remember some of them.
At the beginning? No, there weren't.
Some at the beginning. It's been so long, Jared, us floating here in podcast space.
Yeah, there was nobody there.
Well, you know what it could be too, Jared? It's because we're approaching the best time of year, the fall time, your favorite time of year. I know, you're jumping with joy that Starbucks already has the pumpkin spice lattes out, the ones that I never drink but are insanely popular from now until, God, for the next, 150 days or so.
I will say this. Pumpkin spice is good. But because I refuse to follow everyone like a lemming, I will not. And that's why I'm so against it. That's the only reason I'm against it. Is because everybody fucking fawns over it. I don't fucking follow crowds. You can't carve your own path if you keep following everybody else. That's why it took me so long to have the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Yeah, and people
Greatness knows no known path.
That's great. And I'm happy for you. What I was going to say is that not even one, like, are you allowed to go in just for one and just say, hey, I want just this one, and you don't have to go back again?
Well, I don't like Starbucks. I don't. Okay, and that's fair. I fucking hate Starbucks.
I'm not.
Their coffee's shit, first of all.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I cannot even remotely even compare.
I'm not a hardcore coffee drinker. And
you look like you could use a cup of Joe, Jared.
And now that I work from home, I don't even drink coffee. I drink a Celsius every now and then, but that's because it has like vitamin B and all B12 and all the other shit in there. You know what? The place Pete's Coffee. I had one at an airport one time, and it was the same thing that I would have got at Starbucks, caramel macchiato or whatever the fuck that shit is, caramel panini or whatever.
Panini.
And I was like, yo, this coffee tastes different. This tastes like coffee. This is like actually good. Starbucks is trash. And people used to fucking be like, oh, we're going to Starbucks. I love Starbucks. So wait, what? Relax. It's not even good coffee. And all their shit is bitter. And I just found out recently that the reason certain places, if your coffee is bitter, because it shouldn't be bitter.
Okay.
The reason it's bitter is because they're over roasting it.
Okay.
So,
that would make sense.
They're basically burning the fucking beans.
They're burning the beans.
Yeah, so then when they brew it, it tastes bitter. Coffee's not supposed to be bitter.
Yeah, I don't even. Oh, that would suck, dude.
Like you go to Italy and like, yo, when you get an espresso, it's not gonna be bitter. It's still gonna be potent, but it's not gonna be bitter.
That shit's probably like a shot in the arm, dude. Probably
I've
like
had espresso before. I like espresso.
Well, then there are people that get all sorts of crazy. Well, then, so yeah, I guess you're right. Well, no, you're not incorrect or wrong. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, Starbucks is essentially like the novelty of coffee in terms of coffee drinking. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, but people have turned it into this fucking, I don't know, some kind of like, let's put it on the pedestal that it shouldn't be on. And they're willing to pay like $8 for like just a black cup of coffee. Like, fuck you talking about? I can go home and brew the same shit for
Go to
fucking
7-Eleven
30
and get
cents.
go to 7-Eleven get some black coffee.
Yeah, 7-Eleven's trash too.
I mean, it's 7-Eleven. I know that.
Yeah. And
I'm
half the
not throwing the
time, that's just been sitting on the fucking thing. Like, I'll go in 7-Eleven sometimes. I'm like, who burned the fucking coffee? Like, Jesus Christ.
I'm just sitting there fucking sizzling for hours, dude.
Yeah.
No, dude.
I would drink it. Like, if I was in a hurry, I would drink it. Like when my work trip that I always go to every year, I'll probably drink some coffee just to stay awake. But that coffee ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and then half the time, it doesn't even keep me awake. Like, yeah, I'm more tired after I drink it. So it's like, the fuck am I doing this for?
You're just drinking bean water.
No, I think it's the ADHD because it's a stimulant. So it makes my brain work the way it's supposed to. Because like when I do drink coffee or even tea, like I'm fucking focused. Yeah.
Focus.
But like people who are like at a fucking normal brained, I guess.
Yeah.
They're the ones who get all fucking.
Oh my God, that's me. So I am normal. All right, sweet. Confirmation confirmed by coffee
Normal,
here on a science podcast.
normal is, let's put it. The true test is if you've ever had Adderall. How does Adderall make you feel?
I've never had it. I've never tried it.
You should try it so you can see what happens. Because if it makes you fucking like, then you're a fucking a normie.
Nah, a normie. I like being. Well, we're muggles too, and you know, since we are muggles, you know why I'm using
The
the
fuck
term?
is a muggle?
It's a non-magic
It
person.
sounds like a. Speak for yourself.
I guess we are very magical in
No,
our
no.
own right.
I know for sure I am.
I'm very magical, okay? No, but I guess we're not muggles. But I'm speaking about muggles because this is the perfect time of year with your pumpkin spice latte.
It's still summertime. Shut up.
Not anymore, Jerry.
Yes, it is.
I saw leaves. It's fall.
You got 18 fucking days.
We do. By, normal standards. But I saw leaves. It's fall.
That's not how that works.
It's not, but it's been feeling fall.
You sound like, no, it hasn't. It was fucking 75, 76 degrees. What are you talking about?
It was very hot today. I will say that. No,
it's been
not
hot
today.
all week.
No, earlier in the week it was very nice when I left house.
When you left the house, but you leave the house at 9 o'clock or some shit.
Yeah.
The sun's not up yet. Not fully.
Well, there was a nice fall-like breeze, and I liked it.
God, you're a loser.
I'm not a loser. I like the fall-like breezes. They make me happy. They get the serotonin going in my brain.
You're fucking weird.
I am. And that's why we're successful. Because
I don't know what your idea of success is, sir.
I mean, we're still doing it. That's a success in its own, right?
That's an accomplishment.
A successful accomplishment.
No.
I don't give a fuck what you say. This is a success, and so are we. And so are all of you out there, whoever the fuck's listening. Hello.
Echo.
Yeah, you should.
Actually, if we were in space, it wouldn't make a sound. So I'd be like,
we would just be floating there, and then our heads would explode from lack of oxygen. God, that would suck.
that's not how that works.
It's not?
No.
Are we going to explode?
You'd probably freeze first. I don't know. You wouldn't explode in space.
Okay, that's good. I
don't. Okay, let's see.
Can you
I want to make
explode?
sure, but because I watched too much sci-fi, it's full circle.
Oh, my God, not the bird.
Bro,
What?
You screaming.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare the living fucking shit out of you,
You
Jared.
didn't scare me. You fucking screamed in my ears.
I didn't mean to do it. All right. So what would?
Don't read my prompt.
Why not? We got to spice things up. We did it last week, and it wasn't hot enough. We're gonna have to literally eat a ball of fire, dude. That's what's gonna have to happen. Okay, so if you were exposed to the vacuum of space without a suit, you would lose consciousness within 15 seconds due to lack of oxygen, followed by I can't pronounce this word. Can you help me?
Embolism.
Embolism. Thank you, Jared. Where body fluids boil and evaporate, causing swelling and potentially embolisms. So
basically bleeding.
Bleeding.
Internal bleeding.
Oh, that sounds actually worse than exploding for
Though
some
the
reason.
body wouldn't freeze instantly or explode, there's your answer.
Oh, okay. Normally I just read the blue stuff.
Clearly, because that's
I did. That's the highlighted portion.
That's the level of your education.
It's not. It's blue.
Oh my God, bro.
Dude.
Look farther into some shit.
Dude, I was having conversation.
Though the body wouldn't freeze instantly or explode, it would swell and eventually perish within 2 minutes from asphyxiation. I can't say it right. I know what the word is.
Asphyxiation.
Yes, there it is.
Oh, there. We got it.
And that's like trying to say statistics.
Statistics.
Or explode, or wait, where was I? Oh, asphyxiation and the failure of bodily organs. The skin, though robust, would absorb solar radiation and the body would not decompose in the vacuum.
Jared, could you explain that in English for us?
You don't know what not decompose means?
I know what not decompose means. I do that.
There you go.
All right.
So your body wouldn't decompose. You'd
All
just
right.
be floating in space forever.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Just floating around in damn, bro.
Well, even if you had a suit on and you ran out of air, you'd still be floating around in space forever if you died.
Damn, bro. That's wild, dude. In an eternity, just floating in a void.
Yep.
That's nuts. That's a
Until you probably if you got close enough to some object, and it would probably
destroy you.
No, the gravitational pull will pull you in. Either you'd orbit it, but you probably wouldn't be going fast enough to orbit. So you'd probably fall in, like it was a planet, you'd probably fall into that orbit and like fall into the planet eventually.
Doesn't sound like the way to go.
Nope, because you burn up in the atmosphere, depending on the atmosphere.
Jesus Christ. Well, I know one thing that I'm not going to do.
You'd be dead, though. You wouldn't know.
Well, I know, but still, just the thought of you just being
But again,
a ragdoll.
watching enough fucking sci-fi shit, especially space shit. Well, that was the other part. There's a lot of it's in space on Foundation. But yeah, like shoot, you're gone, and was it Newton's law, inertia?
Yeah.
In space, nothing's stopping you, unless, like I said, some gravity pulls you in somewhere,
Dude.
So you're just
damn. That's a scary thought.
Not that scary.
Scary to me. Oh, I'm sorry.
The scariest part is getting up there.
Yes, I would have to say the anticipation anxiety of being launched outside of Earth's orbit would be very catastrophic. I would literally shit myself.
You're thinking too small. What about who said it had to be Earth's orbit? Could be another. You could be another part of the galaxy.
Yeah, still just launching under tons and tons of fuel underneath you. I'm gonna shit my pants. I'm gonna shit everywhere. I'm gonna shit everywhere.
Sound like a real bitch right now,
dude. Me and you would poop our pants, dude.
I wouldn't,
dude.
That's been a dream since I was a child to go to fucking space.
I still think you'd poop your pants.
No, I wouldn't.
Jared, that's a pretty intense thing being launched in a rocket. I'd shit myself.
I want to.
You want to shit your pants?
No, I want to fucking fly in a rocket.
I know.
How many times do I got to say this?
I know. I'm just teasing you. I'm just giving you the good old, chum talk.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what drugs do to people.
It's not drugs. It's called being happy, hanging out with your friends.
Federal government still says it's Schedule 1. That means it's drug, boy.
I don't know who you are and what you've done with Jared, but get rid of him. I like how you cut that off because he does breathe for a very, very long time.
All right, Captain Obvious.
Oh.
Thank you guys for showing up this week.
No, we love you guys. Even though when you're not here, please come back for the love of God. And we'll bring somebody on the show, that will stay here. Maybe Huge Cockless will come back and be gracious with his.
I doubt we're ever going to see him again.
It's probably best that, I enjoyed, I'm not going to say I enjoyed his presence, but I did because it sounds like I enjoyed Huge Cockless. We'll see you guys next week. Please cut that
said
out.
it, not me. I'm not cutting that out.
Please.
Every time I want to say I want to cut some shit out, then you fucking act like, oh, don't cut that out, so I'm not cutting it.
I was a drunk before. Now I'm sober.
Well, it doesn't matter. Now you're just a druggie.
An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
Tamper in God's domain.
Goodbye, guys. I'm not
so
drunk.
hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab.